Hello, welcome to Agiled. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create an invoice in Agiled. So to create an invoice, go to Finance and then go to Invoices. Click this green plus button. It will take you to a Add Invoice screen. So here you can create invoice easily in Agiled. So here you can add invoice number. So here you can create invoices for projects or create invoice for a client. So let's just say I want to create a invoice for Michael Scott. So I'll choose the client, choose the invoice date, invoice issue date, and this will be invoice due date. And here I can choose the currency I want to invoice in. We have a lot of currencies, so you can create invoices in multiple currencies. We do not limit, we do not restrict on currencies, so you can create invoices in multiple currencies. So if you want to create a recurring invoice, you can choose yes from this recurring invoices drop down. So when you are creating an invoice, you have to choose the three options. One is billing frequency, billing interval, and billing cycle. Billing frequency is like you want to invoice daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. And billing interval is like if you want to create an invoice after 1 or 2 days or 3 days, or when I choose a week, if I want to invoice my client after 1 week, after 2 weeks, I can enter it here. Or if I want to invoice my client monthly, I can add that here. And billing cycle is how many times do I want to invoice my client. So I can add any number here. So let's just say I want to invoice my clients for 12 months and I want to invoice them every month. So this setting will invoice my client every month for 12 months. So if I've already saved some items, I can choose them from here. Like let's say I'm providing a content marketing services to my client, so I will choose the item and it will automatically pull all the details for that item. Or I can add an item manually, like let's just say I want to add content writing here. And add, I can choose taxes from this search bar, and if I don't already have my taxes configured, I can add a new tax from this plus button. So I can add a new tax, let's just say tax and percent, and so this will add the tax in my settings, so I can choose it from here. So I can add as many items as I want, and I can add shipping address, etc. if I want to show it on my invoices. And I can add discount. Discount can be percentage or amount. So let's just say I want to give my customer $100 discount, so it will be deducted from here. So if I want to give them a percentage discount on my invoice, I can select that from here and give them a 10% discount or something like that, and they will be given a discount. And I can add notes for my clients. This can be used for providing bank details or other notes, etc. you want to give to your clients. So after here I can add payment terms, and you can add payment terms for your clients, like they have to pay in 30 days or 60 days, etc. So after I've added all the details, I can just save the invoice or save and send the invoice. If I save the invoice will not be sent to your client via email. You can send it later to your client, but if you save and send it, we will save your invoice and it will be sent to your customer via email. So let's save and send it. This is the invoice that has been created. So if I want to send a payment reminder, I can go to actions and send payment reminder. I can add a credit note if I want to issue a refund or etc. Or I can add payment for them. I can download the invoice in PDF format. Let's just download it. So I've chosen this template right now, but I can change my invoice template from the finance settings. So I can also send the invoice via payment link. So I can copy this payment link and send it to my customer. And if I have set up my payment gateways like Stripe or PayPal, they can pay me online via PayPal, Stripe, Razorpay. We are also adding some other payment gateways, and we'll keep adding more and more payment gateways to facilitate our customers, so they'll be able to pay you online as well. You can record a payment for the invoice from here. So the amount is already pulled in, and you can add transaction ID, payment gateway, etc. and record the payment. And if they pay you online via PayPal or Stripe, those payments are recorded automatically. So from here I can export all the invoices to Excel, and I can change the invoice settings by clicking on this button, and it will take me to finance settings. I can change the invoice prefix, invoice digits, invoice number sample, and I can estimate prefix, etc. I can choose from different invoice templates. We are always adding new invoice templates, and we'll keep on adding new invoice templates. So this is the invoice due invoice settings. You can change it here. If you want to show tax or VAT number on your invoices, you can select that from here, and you can change your default terms, invoice terms from here. So this is how you create an invoice in Agile. You can also see invoice details by going to the invoice, and it will show you all the details of the invoice. You can also download the PDF from here, and you can email invoice again if you didn't do so in the first step. You can copy the payment link and view payments for this invoice. So since we don't have any payment recorded right now, it is showing no payment.